What's up everyone? It's Minimalist Monday in Super Auto Pets and today we're playing in the Golden Pack. I honestly didn't have a very good idea of what I wanted to do for this Minimalist Monday, but I just wanted to go in Golden Pack because it's been a little while and it's relatively easy to actually get minimalist builds right there because it's easy to get 50-50s, and if you do get a 50-50 it's actually very likely for you to win because it's super unlikely for your opponent to have protection, if not even impossible. So yeah, you'll see the point of this build pretty soon if I haven't put it in the thumbnail already. But this is going to be the turn that decides everything, as we get double level ups on this turn, and the first one is a Flea, the second one is also a Flea, and we also have an opossum on the team, so I'm just going to freeze the two Fleas and sell the opossum onto one of them. So you can see what we're going to be going for. Not super creative, it's just going to be two Fleas for now, but eventually we're going to pick up a third one, as you have probably seen from the thumbnail. Flea is actually a super good unit, and you can see why right here in action. We get to put a weakness on the enemy units and then we get to clutch the draw because of it. And we only had 3 units, keep in mind, like if we put 5 units in the team I think we'll be doing pretty well for ourselves. So let's take a look if we win or not on this round. You can see our opponent actually going for a very greedy gold build, but it's no problem at all for us to win because they had lots of HP and not that much attack, which is the ideal opponent of a Flea. We also get to pick up a Babusi right here, so we get to start scaling up the Fleas as well. Lettuce as well in the shop, so we get to hit 3 beneficial targets with that. We're also going to pick up a 4th Flea, or a 4th tier 3 unit, which is a Flea. And yeah, the setup is looking superb. A lot of you probably are wondering why I'm not going for the 5 of a kind, and the answer is that I actually already have it, and I will link the run in the description. So for now we're just going to be abusing the minimalist challenge and going for the lowest amount of Fleas that we can manage. And I think the setup we have right now is absolutely perfect. We do have the chance to screw up if we don't get too lucky in the end game, but for now I think we are doing very well for ourselves, especially when we get to summon a golden retriever that claims the victory for us every single round. But I think now on this turn we are going to be making a transition. I was thinking about a manatee for a second, but that gives lots of attack, which is not really what the Fleas need. What they need is HP, and the sea lion is right there to provide it. We also have cockatoo to buff faint units, and the Flea is a faint unit. We also get a blue ringed octopus in the shop, so the scaling is going non-stop in our favor. We are going to continue getting buffs and hopefully continue getting wins as well. Very beneficial mat, and even though our opponent has an emu with a kind of scary looking build with the poison dart frog, we easily managed to win. Getting a level 2 cockatoo very luckily, and then we get double blue ringed octopus, so the stats are actually going insane. It might not even be an exaggeration when I say that this luck has never been this good to me in the golden pack runs that I have played this far. And you'll see why pretty soon, as we get to tier 5 and we're getting immediately a level 2 blue ringed octopus plus a waffle. We even get another waffle in the shop. Unfortunately the level up right there was not too good for us, but there are a couple of good level ups that we can hopefully find. But for now I think the run is looking pretty well. The Fleas are back. I don't think we're going to be winning that easily on this round, but I think at the end of the day we will at least clutch the draw, so at least that's good. We get to continue scaling on this turn now. Another brawl, another waffle, and then again I think we'll also find yet another waffle and another brawl as well. Wow, like I can't stress this enough that on a usual run you'd be lucky to find even a single waffle every single turn, but we managed to use our gold almost perfectly. And now that we're on tier 6, there is one unit that very strongly synergizes with the blue ringed octopus, and we're hoping to find it relatively soon. For now though, it's not looking like we will find it, but it's okay because the sea lion gets to stay on the team for a little longer, and it is a 1720, so its stat line is very much appreciated as well with the scaling that it provides. We get to clutch yet another victory on this turn, another Flea. The game was practically begging me to go for the 5 of a kind, but I kept refusing. We're going to get a second level 2 Fleas, so now we are putting weakness on 4 units, and we do find the level up that we need. We're going to sell the sea lion and get the catfish instead. And now the catfish is going to trigger the blue ringed octopus every single turn, giving +6/+6 in total worth of stats to the Fleas. Very scary looking team right here with another poison dart frog plus emu combo, but I think we just barely have enough HP in order to get the draw. Getting a level up on the catfish, I guess. Like, I could have gone for a level up on the blue ringed octopus instead, but thankfully we are rewarded by getting another chocolate, and therefore we get to push the catfish up to level 2. So now we are getting +12/+12 worth of scaling called the Fleas every single turn, and it is only turn 13. We get to lose for the first time right here, but it's okay because now our scaling will skyrocket, and we will also put up the blue ringed octopus to level 3, so now that will result in 18 worth of stats every single turn on the Fleas. Not to even mention the catfish that is also scaling in the back. But that will eventually get sold, so it's not too important as we clutch up yet another victory. I was going to hopefully get some symmetric looking build as we get a third level to Flea. Once again passing up the fourth one. I could have gone for the 5 of a kind this turn instead, but I chose not to. And yeah, just look at this. Even though our opponent is running super scummy builds with the Warthog plus the German Shepherd plus the Trumpets, we only get a draw instead of a loss. That's the great amount of stats that we have. And finally our Fleas are hitting 50-50. The front line is at least, and the next two in position I think will also get to 50-50 shortly. So now all that's left for us to do is hopefully put some good equipment onto them. And this is what I mean when I say that getting 50-50s in this pack is extremely powerful, because all of their stats are in the 20s and 30s, so we get to wipe them easily. And we also get the 3 50-50s, so now we can transition into the final turn. And hopefully we get some more equipment to put on the team, as we find another pita bread to put on the second in position. I was hoping for yet another one to make the team fully symmetrical, but instead we only have to settle for a banana. So yeah, this is going to be the run. I really hope you enjoyed it. Just 3 Fleas destroying the opposition. And if you did enjoy, I hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.